A few weeks ago, I saw a video that claimed that there is an infinite money glitch using AI. And so I watched that video and I found it kind of curious, and it's something that I'm actually going to pursue going forward. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what they're talking about, my plans for it, and how you could potentially start this too. So make sure you watch this entire video if this is something that you're interested in, a slightly different way to make money online using AI art. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt with alstongodbolt.com. I create content to actually help you make money online and not just to put money into my own pockets. And if you want to be added to this globe, simply reply or comment down below with your city, state, province, country, and I'll get you pinned. Now, as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I saw this video. There are a bunch of these videos out here where people are claiming that you can make very good money simply creating AI art. Now, I'm always open to new revenue streams, and this is something that definitely piqued my interest. Now, full transparency, I actually haven't started this yet, but this is the process that I'm going to go through to start a AI art selling business. We're going to talk about how to get the prompts, how to put those prompts into the software to spit out the AI art, how to do all of this stuff step by step. So let's go ahead and jump right into my computer so that we can actually take a look and figure out what's going on. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use a website like Etsy. And as you can see here, there are tons of printables and downloadables and all sorts of stuff that you could potentially sell. Now, if you're like me, you don't have an eye for design at all. That's a literal blind spot of mine where I can't distinguish what would be good art and what would be bad art, but we have AI to help us out with it. So what I did is I went over to ChatGPT, and this is ChatGPT-4, that's very important. I typed in a simple question of, are you aware of Midjourney? And it went out and it did a little work for us and it said, yes, basically I'm aware of Midjourney. And then I asked, are you able to create Midjourney prompts? And Midjourney prompts are prompts that you put in so that it can actually spit out art and basically graphics and everything else that you need. And so it came up with this idea. And if we look over here on Midjourney, you can see these are the types of art that it came out with. So if we click on this, this actually looks pretty good. This actually looks really good. And this could potentially be something that we sell. So if we jump back over to ChatGPT, we can see I asked for different variations of Tranquil Lake, and it came back with these different variations, which I think actually look really good. Now, again, I don't have an eye for art and I don't have an eye for design. So I think they look good. Someone else might think that they look not so good. But what we can do here is we could potentially take this type of image and we could sell it online. In fact, if we look over here on Etsy, there are some people that are doing it. And what I really like about what they're doing is they're being transparent that this is AI generated art. So if we type in AI art, you can see that people are being honest and transparent, and they're saying, I have put together AI art styles for you to download. Okay, so the first step that you need to do is you need to figure out your niche or figure out the type of art you're going to create. What I like to do is I always like to look at Etsy, see what's already working. We can also use something like Insight Factory to help us get an idea as well. But let's say, for example, we want to do this beautiful butterfly. I'm just going to click on this and open it up, and then we are going to just do beautiful butterfly art. So we'll do butterfly art watercolor. Okay, we're going to come back over to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a Midjourney prompt for beautiful art watercolors. And what I like to do is I actually like to have different variations, because as you can see, different variations actually make it look a little bit different. It gives a little bit different feel. Now, again, full transparency, I haven't actually started this yet, but this is something that I'm looking to start this week to test out and bring to you the results. So now that we have these different prompts, we can simply just copy these prompts right over into Midjourney like this. I'm going to paste in down here the exact prompt. And the other thing that I want to add is I want to add right here, version 5 S750 like this. I'm going to paste this in, and in just a few moments, we are going to get, hopefully we'll get some cool watercolors. Now, while this is working, one of the things that you have to understand is this is just a portion of creating and selling products over on Etsy. Another very important aspect is the mock-up, the design, to have people visually see what they're getting. Because if they can't visually see it, maybe in their house or in their apartment, then it's going to be difficult for them to purchase. And so once this image is done generating, we have to take this to the next step, which is implementing it into a mock-up. And I'm going to show you a website that you can actually create mock-ups for free. So this is looking not too bad. We're almost done here. This could potentially be pretty cool that we package up and sell. So if we look at this, we look at these four, these aren't terrible. And again, when you're using AI art, I think you should always be transparent and tell your customer, your target audience, that this is AI generated. This is something that you did with a computer. If they're not willing to buy, that's fine. There are many other people that are willing to buy this type of information, this type of stuff. So what we can do is we can click on, let's say 4 here, and we are going to get an individual image of 4. While this is working, I'm going to go back over and I'm going to create another different prompt here. And so we're going to see how this prompt compares to the other one, and we can potentially make some money. And what I like is we could actually bundle all of these up together, and then we could sell them as a bundle. Again, I'm going to copy version 5 and then S750 like this, and we are going to put this in. Now, what I encourage you to do is I encourage you to test this out for yourself. Anybody that's telling you that you can make millions of dollars per day or per second with ChatGPT, take it with a grain of salt, first and foremost, but second, test it out for yourself. This process, making an image, would probably take you a half an hour to 45 minutes per day. And if you're looking for a way to make money online, this could be a potentially good way. Now, the cool thing with this too, and I'm just going to save this real quick, is that this could potentially be sold in a variety of ways. You can use a website like Etsy or Creative Market. You could sell this maybe over on Facebook or Facebook groups. I think you could use Facebook paid ads for selling images and art. What you could do is you could maybe do something like back to school or find a niche that people are ready, willing, and able to download this. So we've got the image here on my computer. As you can see, it's right here. The next step is to create a mockup. And my favorite place to go to, and this is free, that's why I like it, is a website called smartmockups.com. What you need to do is you just come over here, find an image that you like. You're going to have to create an account. I already have an account, but let's say we wanted to have people see their butterfly in a real setting. And this is a big benefit of using smart mockups, is it helps people visually see how this could sit in their home. And so what we would do is we would upload this image here. We're going to go image upload. Now we might have to resize it, but that's okay. I just need to find it real quick. Okay, so it doesn't look like it has the right dimensions. That's okay. If it does not have the right dimensions, we can go over to a website like Canva, which is 100% for free. We create a new design so that it has the right dimensions. We do custom size, and the size that they're looking for is 1240 by 1650. So we can do 1240 by 1650, create a new design. And when we create a new design, we would simply drag and drop that image right in here, and then we can re-upload that into Smart Mockup. So we grab this once again, we're gonna drag this over, and what we can do is simply go like this, and we might have to play with the position just a little bit, maybe make it centered, and then we are going to click download. And then we're gonna download this again, come back over to Smart Mockups, upload from there. We could also upload from Canva as well. Find our thing once again. All right, we found it. And then we can simply download this. Now this helps people actually feel and see what it looks like, okay? This helps them place it. And so we just click download. And the other cool thing is we can come down and find and implement these other mockups. And we can put these mockups right into our Etsy listing. This helps people get a better feel of what this looks like and what this may look like in their home or their office. So one pro tip, whenever you are creating something to sell online and it's a digital product, always use mockups. And there are plenty of places out there. There's free mockups that you can use, like Smart Mockups. They even have mockups over on Etsy. Always use mockups because it helps people. It helps with your buying. It's going to increase your sales, which is most important. And so basically what I recommend that you do, if you're going to test this, and I recommend that you should, find a niche, for example, a modern boho gallery wall. Let's try that. And create images within your niche. So if you're going to do animals, you could do butterflies and then, I don't know, birds. You could pick a type of bird. Maybe we could try a crow or something along those lines. But you can simply just come here and you can say, create prompts, and it's going to give us some prompts. And we can simply just implement this right into Midjourney. Now, Midjourney is $20 per month. I don't remember if there's a limit to the number of creations you can make, but to give yourself the best chance to be successful with Etsy, you're going to need to upload consistently. And that's really one of the most important things that you need to remember when it comes to being successful online. Upload consistently and you will increase your chances of being successful. So let's do this one, paste that in like that, hit enter. Another thing I recommend that you do when you are doing this method, be honest, be transparent. If people don't want to buy because it's AI art, that's fine. There will be other people that will, okay? And this could be a great way to add in a couple dollars. And this is what I would call semi-passive income. You do the work up front and you just post this, and you could have people buying your product. So you do the work once up front, and then you could potentially get paid for it over and over again. Now, one of the pushbacks that I will get is people will say, Alston, it costs 20 cents to post on Etsy. I'm going to put a link in the description where you'll actually get, I believe, like 20 or 40 free listings. And so this won't cost you anything to get up and running. With the exception of Midjourney, you'll spend $20 total to get up and running. So give this a try. Let us know how it goes. Come back and tell us if this worked, if it didn't work, if you think this is a bad idea. Let us know how this goes. And this is something that I will be testing and I will be bringing to you probably within a month or two to let you know how this actually worked out for me. So if you want to, I recommend testing this method out. Let us know how it goes. Let us know if you've seen AI art in the wild and what your thoughts were when you saw this AI art. Is this something that you'd be willing to buy? Let us know down below. Watch this video next because YouTube says it will help you grow your online business.